So Raymond, I've got to say, we've been on a floating city this whole time, right? There's not been an opportunity for it lately. But we have not once forced someone to drop all the way down to the earth below.
It's true. There's been an opportunity or two, but
some money.
hasn't been utilized. I do want the money, thank you.
I think we need to put it on the bucket list. Before the walkthrough is done, we have to knock somebody off the edge of Columbia and have them fall to their death.
I will make it an attempt.
Alright.
Alright? Probably one that will happen. I hope.
Fancy putting those lock
there should be plenty
to
of
work.
opportunities, of course.
That
Yeah.
little old lock. All done.
And there's a gear in here. Throttle control, increased throttle and braking control on skylines could be useful if you're struggling with those controls.
I suppose, yeah. I feel like I have enough control over it myself.
Yeah,
but,
I'm pretty boss, if I can quote Dewey.
In front of all the men, the sergeant looked at me and said, "Your family tree shelters a teepee or two, doesn't it, son?" This lie, this calumny had followed me all my life. From that day, no man truly called me comrade. It was only when I burnt the teepees with the squaws inside did they take me as one of their own. Only blood can redeem blood.
Comstock murdered people in teepees? That doesn't seem very nice.
Yeah. That's actually very odd. Because
What?
Slate, I think it was Slate,
Yeah.
said that Comstock was not there at Wounded Knee.
Right.
That he was a tin soldier and hadn't ever seen any combat in his life. But that didn't seem like propaganda, that seemed like a personal diary almost of Comstock, so...
Yeah. I don't know, maybe Slate was wrong, or maybe...
Slate was a little bit crazy, that's definitely true.
Yeah, so I don't know, maybe, or...
It could have
like,
also changed across dimensions, we've
yeah.
jumped a couple times since then.
Just a few. It also could be something that's just not related to anything, like Comstock just really hates people in teepees. I don't know.
Yeah, it could have not been Wounded Knee, certainly. Maybe he just went and found some random Indians and killed them to try and prove that he doesn't have any Indian heritage in his blood, which
That's not nice.
would be crazy and racist and murderous, but Comstock is all of those things,
You hold
so...
on to
It's
this.
true. Oh, hi. Thank you.
Oh man, what a good throw, just right over that little gap in the...
That's what she does. She's got some skills, alright. I think I'm gonna do charge 8 or charge boost. It
Yeah?
adds explosive damage to any charge I do.
What does Undertow Boost do again?
It increases the range.
Oh, I would say Charge Boost, that seems the best.
Yeah. I'm good with Undertow the way it is, personally. So
Yeah.
I think now what I'm gonna do, I think I'm good with my abilities. These are the rest of the abilities here. Undertow Aid, Sender Aid, and Undertow Boost.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're really necessary. I didn't really use them in my personal playthrough. So I think now I'm going to focus on upgrading my weapons.
That makes sense.
And that's
Again, the
going to-
Undertow Aid is really cheap, and you might think, oh, why not do it? But I almost feel like it's worse than the normal Undertow. You would
Right.
rarely want several enemies to be in melee range of you. You'd just want
Right.
to bring one right next to you, kill him, bring another right next to
Help me
you,
out with this
kill
lock.
him.
And upgrading your guns is going to make the last couple of fights in this game much easier. So
Yeah,
just bear
I mean-
that in mind.
My carbine, I upgraded fairly quickly in my playthrough, and that works wonders.
But you two are dead. I took your funeral photo.
Yes, and made an absolute hash of it.
One doesn't expect a picture of one's cause.
Do this so lifelessly.
It does slightly irritate me.
The real Lady Comstock. I think she's a combination of herself and my feelings towards her.
What do you mean?
I'm just so angry. At her and at my father. I think she's her, but she's also partly me. I'm not even sure I understand it myself.
That's interesting.
Elizabeth's got some crazy powers, yo.
Yeah. Faux show. Anyhow, it's a little bit frustrating to me that when you look through the tears, you can't, like, see the people that are talking. I did the same thing that you did there, where I circled around and looked around the entire room.
I did want to see them talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
they're
true.
not there.
And it makes me sad.
Indeed.
But oh well. We'll see Lutess again at some point, I'm sure.
That's insanity. What proof would you have that Mr. Fink would hurt the Lutesses?
The Lutesses told me.
The Lutesses? When?
Yesterday. Yesterday morning.
Rupert! They've been dead these 7 days.
You just don't understand, lady.
Yeah. You just don't understand who you're dealing with. The Lutesses are serious business, yo.
Harmony Lane. It's a fun time for the whole family. Apparently.
Remember the happy place that we arrived at, Raymond?
I guess.
That
Quite different from then.
that celebratory carnival-like atmosphere, full of wonderment and beauty.
Shit! What?
Always sniper that.
The sniper just killed his friend? Or... Ah, I see him.
I guess presumably not his friend, but yes.
I think I got him. Yep, totally got him.
Booker sniper!
Where? Ow!
Oh dear.
Hey, would you quit that shit?
If the snipers don't have very good cover, by far the best way to deal with them is just to possess them. They kill themselves afterwards.
Yeah, but I can't see them when I want to possess
No, yeah,
them.
I was just saying for like other times when they don't have as good of cover. That guy's hiding on his ledge.
Yeah, he's being a dick about it. I'm gonna sprint across this area. Try to get a different vantage point, if you know what I mean.
Uh-huh.
I can't see him, there's a tree in my way.
Yeah, trees don't obscure enemy vision as much as they obscure your vision.
There he is. Done. Oh my god, what?
Oh,
What?
He's still got friends, though.
What? Where? Oh, over there. Okay, see him.
In situations like this, if you didn't want to...
Ouch! Oh my god! Why?
Shielding you up. Raymond, I would use Return to Sender. You could use it to just pop out from behind cover and take the shot, and then you'd see where they were. I mean, now you know where he is already, but,
I'm not gonna mess with this. Oh my god!
He's gonna mess with you, though.
Alright, maybe I will use Return to Sender, because this is ridiculous.
He wants you dead.
What the shit?
Can you aim while using Return to Sender?
Looks like it.
Heck yes. That's so good.
Dear God, was that a pain in my ass.
Also, there was a decoy up there. The decoys are actually incredibly powerful.
I didn't see the decoy
I didn't
until
either
now.
until just now. I would have mentioned it. But yeah, you asked if they distract handymen. They do. You can put a decoy out and just from like across the map, just wail on a handyman.
Very nice.
Can you unlock
Keep that
this?
in mind. There's nobody else, right? That's it. Oh, there's this guy.
I guess that was all that was out there.
Aw, do you not like being electrocuted and having your head torn off? It's very dark in here.
It played the combat music, right? That wasn't just a random dude in a tuxedo that you murdered, right?
Yeah, it was. He was totally going to try to kill me.
All right.
I did trespass on his property, but whatever. You don't just murder people that start trespassing.
I think in this particular case, where you're obviously in the apocalypse of your world, and everything's on fire, you just murder people.
Now that gear was that if somebody hits me, they've got a 50% chance to be struck on fire. Not gonna go with that.
Yeah.
I like what I currently have.
I mean, those types of equipment could combo really well with Return to Sender.
Yeah.
Where you just run in and you're getting hit and you're dealing bonus damage to them, but you're not taking any damage at all.
Yeah.
But, again, a lot of times it is best to just fight from range.
I agree with that completely. Ooh, a hand cannon. I'm actually gonna grab this just for right now. I'm gonna come back and get my carbine in a minute.
I'm sure the carbine knows you still love it.
It does. We agreed to mutually separate for a short period of time.
Yes.
All right.
More of your finest wine, James. Consider.
Stop messing with James. James is a good guy.
James is.
Now you're dead. James, we saved your life. What do you have for us? Huh? Tell me, James. Tell me. James?
James, stop freaking out, man.
Stop it, James.
We need you
You're
with
making me
us here.
nervous. What's what? Well, that's called a voxophone, Elizabeth. That's a voxophone.
Yeah,
You haven't
use
seen
your
one before?
words.
Tonight, the Prophet moved against his political enemies. He preaches mercy, but 40 souls lie tonight dead in unmarked graves. If a man was ever unworthy of grace, it would be my husband. But when I was beyond redemption, he offered it anyway. How can I deny forgiveness to one who with love granted it to me?
So that sounds like in this world, Lady Comstock would still be alive.
Yeah. Or not dead yet. We have not changed worlds, Tom. We haven't changed worlds since we opened up the Vox Populi rift. The one that sent everything into chaos.
Right.
So in this world, she is still dead. So that was a clip from before she died. I want to make that clear.
Talking about redemption, I suppose we don't know redemption for what. It might not have been her accusations.
She's forgiving him for being an atrocious murderer.
Right, but she's saying she forgives him because he forgave her some grievous sin.
And she is forgiving him and wait, what?
Yeah, the assumption would be that her sin was accusing him of infidelity.
Yeah.
That would be my assumption anyhow.
And I think that's probably the correct assumption.
Yeah, but in the Vox Populi universe, we haven't crossed rifts, but we saw this weird thing happen where Elizabeth channeled something and then there was a ghost of Lady Comstock, which could have altered the timeline. Point being, in this world, it appears she at least probably wasn't killed for the same reason as she was killed before. Though you're right, we haven't changed worlds. That is, wow, that was a prescient trap there, Raymond. Are you
I mean, how did I know that was gonna happen, Tom? Crazy, right?
That was pretty beast mode.
I must be psychic or something.
Just instincts, right?
Yeah, just I'm gonna put this here in case someone shows up behind me. Who knows what might happen? I think that's all that's in here, some lockpicks. So, not the biggest, most important room. I think I actually got taken down a lockpick for doing that room.
Dang.
But no big deal. We have plenty to spare.
The game screwed you, Raymond.
I'll live, Tom. I'll live. Ooh, more mad. What are you huhing about? Why are you saying huh? Because of this? This is a map, Tom.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Memorize it. I want you to tell me where I am at all times.
Yeah. I'm
Let's get
not
some
going
money,
to be
Tom.
very good at that. Rob them vending machines, get that money.
Ooh, a corpse with money.
Hey,
My favorite kind of corpse.
we love money.
I do. So good.
So we can probably upgrade our guns. It's got a bit
That's
of
what I'm
cash.
gonna do. That's the plan.
Nice.
Ancient Mariner, let's a bigger
All right, we've got $672.
Yes,
So even though on the left it says 669, that bar is still catching up to us.
it is.
So, because I love my carbine, I'm gonna give the carbine a special treatment first.
Right.
If I can find it. There we go. Recoil decrease. Let me grab that. Now our carbine's fully upgraded.
Oh, yes.
Rocket launcher's next on my list. Just need to find that. If you see it, let me know, Tom, because I'm blind. There's a bat on crack. I assume bats that do crack are not the healthiest creatures in the world.
Right.
RPG speed boost. The projectiles launched from the RPG are faster by 100%.
That sounds good.
Oh, it sounds very good. And our RPG is fully upgraded. So
Whoa.
now now when we have more money, we're going to upgrade supplementary things like the shotgun, machine gun, things that enemies have a lot of that we're going to come across just in case we need to use them if we're low on ammo or such and such.
In case Elizabeth decides to withhold ammunition from us in the middle of the firefight.
Like, why did she do that? Why would you do that, Elizabeth?
We've become very dependent.
True.
We expect her to take care of us.
Ooh, ghost feet. Let's follow those. What do you say?
That sounds good.
This poor guy. It's like the troll in Lord of the Rings.
Well, yeah, this character was introduced in God of War 3. I'm glad to see them make a return. In fact, in God of War 3...
Did you do this in God of War 3?
This basic premise, yeah. It was good to see it make a return. I'm glad that it's